I'm Ollie Sansom and I'm a creative director and photographer. So I got into photography about 4 or 5 years ago now, but I've always been involved in the arts. And initially I imagined I'd be a cartoonist, and I kind of followed that thread for 4 or 5 years and then started making the things I was drawing move, and then moved into art direction, creative direction, interaction design, then fell into photography. Photography is such a nerd-dominated sport. So much of the conversation around it is completely centric around gear. I've got to a place now where I just prefer to keep the kind of gear that I use as simple as possible. And that's led me to move to analog and really old analog formats that completely strip away a lot of the variables that I think can be really distractive to the process of making something simple and nice. When I went to New York in 2013, I took a 1950s twin reflex camera. You can't zoom, you can't change the sensitivity. There's so many things you can't do that lead you to being completely present with what's in front of you. And that has such a profound, tangible impact on the type of work you make. The way that I prepare for a shoot varies pretty dramatically, but a lot of the work I do is more documentary in nature, so the layers of production and preparation are a little bit different to someone that might be in pure commercial photography work. But what I have found is that a lot of the preparation I'll do will be really kind of sort of anxious and last minute, and then completely thrown out the window in the moment of producing the work because the light's changed or some new awesome opportunities have become apparent. So I found that you can prepare as much as you want, but the real skill for me lies in being able to adapt and problem solve really, really quickly. When I started out in this, one of the first decisions I made was that I was going to make work for myself, not for what I thought was the correct thing to do within the industry. And I knew that that would take an extra long amount of time to build a business. When people were booking me, they were booking me for a style that I'd already established. And one of the offshoots of that was, in the early days, being invited to give a talk in New Zealand. From that has stemmed a whole lot of other bizarre opportunities. And last year I got to speak in Wales, California, Rome, New York, and Portugal. And I'm just about to head off to Barcelona and Athens for the same. And they're just some of the most bizarrely wonderful opportunities that I never thought in a million years would be thrown my way. And some of the really big concepts that I deliver in these talks are just the ideas of embracing ambiguity and making sure that struggle is a tool that we use constantly in the work we're making, just to inspire lateral thinking and keep us making work that's new and interesting, both to us and others.